What's happening, y'all? I've been watching CSI Miami the past 5 months, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. They been getting money off my ass. I've been watching they ass straight 5 months, nigga. Old season, new season, regular season. I watch all that shit. It's cause I remember it when I was younger, you know what I mean? And since I was young, I like I couldn't comprehend the episodes, but shit, recently watching that shit, boy, that shit fire. I've been hooked on that ever since. They gonna be like, "What you been watching lately?" CSI Miami, the CSI Miami, Horatio Kane, all right, Horatio Kane, Horatio Kane with that white nigga, you know what I mean, shit like that. Yeah, yeah, but let's go ahead and speak on my slave romance novel, y'all. I ain't gonna be too specific because I still want to be a secret, but I want it to be a secret type shit. Uh, chapter one gonna be the breakdown of where she lives at. The mom too is gonna be like an intro, but it's still a chapter. It's an intro chapter. You know what I mean? And, it's gonna be about where they live at type shit. I'm gonna break it down to fine details so y'all can like picture it and be there. You know what I mean? Um, you know what I mean? And really like I want this book to resonate to black women because I feel like there's no right representation for black women. You know what I mean? But that don't mean it's cause this nigga might be feminine and all that. No, nigga. Like I can write anything I fucking want to, nigga. If I wanna write a gay movie, that don't mean I'm gay, nigga. And if you try to play with that, I'll bust in your shit, nigga. Don't play with me like I'm them. I write because I like creativity. I write because I like creating shit. I My personal life ain't got nothing to do with it because y'all can't handle my personal life. Every time I come on here talking about my personal life, y'all start getting mad. Talking about, he need to give that up or he needs to not worry about that. So fuck it. I'm gonna write a motherfucking a lot of shit that ain't got shit to do with me. Alright? That's cause y'all complained about my regular life. I'm on here blogging about my regular life and y'all got a problem with it. So fuck it. When I'm writing about fictional shit, don't be sitting there talking about, that might be his real life. Nah, don't play that shit with me, bitch ass nigga. I'm talking about my real life shit on these blogs and y'all get mad. So now I'm writing about fictional shit and you try to say it's my real life. No, nigga, stop playing the game. Niggas know. The supporters know. Nigga, stop playing. Are you in the hood? I conquered the hood, nigga. What are you talking about? I conquered all hoods, bro. Stop playing with me, boy. I'm in my own career. I'm in my house. I'm in my apartment, nigga. I don't need a hood no more. I conquered that shit. Niggas ain't want to die around me, so you know what I mean? I ain't need a switch either. They said, do I got a switch? I ain't need a switch. Niggas just don't want to die. You can kill a nigga with one shot. You don't need a switch. You nigga can't even handle a switch. They nah. You can't even handle a gun and you want to switch. Don't do that shit. I ain't them. I kill a nigga with one shot. I don't even need a gun to kill a nigga. Stop playing. Stop playing with me. I don't need a gun to kill a nigga. I can poison this food. I can put some poison in your food, motherfucker. Stop playing with me. I can catch a body any type of way. I can put poison in your food, boy. Stop playing. Have you killed someone? I wouldn't tell you. I would not tell you if I kill somebody, nigga. Do the cinnamon challenge? Hell no. Nah. Fuck I look like. Do I look like them? This ain't that. Stop playing me. Mm-mm. They said, have I ever killed someone? I ain't gonna tell you all them rest watching me and shit. I am not gonna say shit. Fuck that. Just know I will. I'm capable and I know how to. Shit. I know to kill blows. Like, you know what I mean? How old are you? I am 29, about to be 30. Uh-oh, we got a Jersey nigga off in the block. Fuck Jersey. Shut up. I'm blocking you too. Blocking all hate. If you don't want to get blocked, come right. Come right or you get left. Let's talk about my slave romance novel, chapter 1, right? So since I ain't said the name or the contents of the chapters, chapter 1 is gonna be like an intro explaining where they live at in the context of the crib they in type shit. Like just basically like getting y'all prepped for the story itself. And it's really gonna be surrounded by the main character and her mother. But I'm gonna try to set the scene so clear that you gonna be in there by the time you done with chapter 1. Yo, do you have a dirt bike? Nah, I ain't ever had a dirt bike. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't ever had a dirt bike. But it's all good. I'm not a dirt bike nigga. I'm not really a dirt bike nigga. You know what I mean? But no, I ain't never had a dirt bike. You know what I mean? Do you pull back? Hell yeah. I pull so many baddies, bro. Niggas just DL. Niggas so DL, bro. I'm like, if I had money, I could fly all them bitches in right now and fuck them, had babies with them, married them. I would have had a polygamy going on with bad bitches. But you know, shit, I ain't basing my life off that. That's why I don't really trip off that. But yeah, I definitely pulled some baddies before. You know what I mean? Shit. And I ain't gotta prove nothing to nobody, you know what I mean? Shit. Back to this slave romance novel. Uh, the main character is a young slave girl who's living with her mother, right? She's living with her mother, and it's in slave time, right? She lives with her mother, and she's very spiritual. She's deep, and she ended up falling in love with a slave dude who I based off me. Who is the most famous person in your context? That's a good question. Shit, I don't know. I have no idea. I think one of my managers is, cause he did a lot of shit. One of my managers might be the most famous nigga in my context, but I don't know. I haven't really thought about it like that. Wanna lick the bust. What the fuck you on, bro? My panty shoes made me. Look, y'all chill the fuck out, bro. Chill. Chill, comment niggas. Chill, alright. I'm trying to talk about creativity, trying to talk about this book, alright. And y'all distracted me. So, chapter 1, right? That's all I'm talking about. Even though I ain't say the name of the book yet. Chapter 1 of the slave romance novel will be about the context of where the main character live and her mother, and just like trying to get the scene prepped for y'all, you know what I mean? Shit like that, right? And I'm gonna try to break it down the best way I can because I want y'all to feel like you there type shit. I got a girlfriend. Oh, so okay, that's so take care of her, bro. Take care of your girlfriend, man. Don't cheat. I don't care what those niggas talk about. Do not cheat. What's up, Bob? Chapter 1 is like the intro, basically. You know what I mean? So you have baddies. I stopped all that when I realized life is bigger than that. You know what I mean? Like, type of women I pulled, niggas around me was not pulling, and then they want me to physically have them here, and I'll be like, you ain't financially capable of showing that. You know what I mean? So, stop vaping. yeah, yeah. I remember the baddest female I ever pulled. I'm finna kiss her ass right quick. Baddest female I ever pulled was Lisa. She's the baddest female. I ain't gonna say I pulled her. I tell you that, babe. I ain't gonna say all that, but you know, the baddest female I ever liked is Lisa. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? I'm trying my best to do what I can to, you know, get her hand, you know what I mean? So I can kiss her hand. Why I won't stop vaping? Well, you know, shit, that's my prerogative, bro. I'd rather vape than smoke. Smoking kill you faster. So it's like, I don't want to fuck my lungs up, you know what I mean? So I'd rather vape. But when it comes to baddie talk, then I'm going to get back to the book, right? When it comes to baddie talk, yeah, I can attract baddies, bro. It's just, you know, a lot of females y'all perceive as beautiful don't be beautiful. So you gotta change your perception of baddies. You know what I mean? You gotta change. My bad, y'all. Can y'all hear me? I got a call. Let me know if y'all can hear me, bro. Matter of fact, let me get my other phone. Look, let me get my other phone and see if I can hear myself. Testing 1, 2, testing, be it. Okay, yeah, I can hear myself. Okay, cool, right? So let's get back to the subject, right? Which is his slave romance novel. Um, yeah, don't play with me like, you know what I'm saying, that I'm writing this book because, oh, you know what I'm saying, I'm naming all the narratives they gonna try to say, oh, because I want to be a woman, or oh, because I'm gay, or oh, because I'm in the closet and all that. No, nigga, I blog about my regular life, and you niggas get mad. Like, oh, you know, what you talking about that for? Why you exposing the government? Why you talking about that? Don't play with me, nigga. If I'm talking about my real life on lives and blogs, and then I write fictional books, don't act like that's the same shit. Because I'm gonna get on your motherfucking ass. Do I do drugs? Hell no, nigga. It's Ray J Big Brother Gay J. Who, nigga? Fuck Ray J and fuck his big brother if he got one. I don't give a fuck about no fucking Ray J, nigga. Who the fuck you think I am, boy? Stop playing with me, boy. I ain't DL like you niggas, boy. Oh, it's a joke? Okay. If it was a joke, I like jokes. So, you know what I'm saying? You cool on that. Instead of gay J. He probably do got a gay ass brother. The way he talking about the gay thing had checked in with him and all that. Like, yeah, boy, I knew you was gay. Your sister Brandy is in the sorority, so I know y'all gay. All the sororities and frats is gay. You know what I'm saying? All of them gay, y'all. If y'all didn't know that, frats and sororities are gay. Shit, fuck them. But that was a good joke, bro. That's really D's. That was a good joke. My bad. I thought you was ready for real. My bad. But back to this story, right? Um, it's based about a slave house that's by a river, right? You know what I'm saying? I can tell y'all certain things, and even if they take it, it ain't gonna be the same shit. This story is based about a slave town. They earned a house, right? This is their house, a wooden house, and it's by a river, right? It's by a river, and that river is very prominent. It's like a little stream. It's like a river stream, right? Very prominent. That's where the main character goes to clear her mind and relax and shit like that, right? And that river is where she's gonna meet her future boyfriend, which is me, but it's in the slave time. And they're gonna meet on that river type shit. And the house is like behind that bit. So it's a very famous river. I don't have a name for the river because certain parts of the book doesn't have like explanations. So you know what I'm saying, the river does not have a name, and it's like it's very prominent in the story, right? What's happening, KYS Country? I think I remember you. KYS Country. I remember you. But yeah, that's chapter one. I'm gonna be explaining all that going on, the day and everything like that, right? And just trying to set the tone, the setting for the whole book. You know what I mean? And it ain't gonna be a big book, but you know what I mean. It's gonna have some words in there because this is just my first book. You know what I mean? It's gonna be my first ever book I ever wrote. And I wanted to be a banker for the black women, but not like no Tyler Perry shit. You know, Tyler Perry was on some deal shit. You know what I'm saying? Tyler Perry like men, so it's like I'm not writing from a perspective that love men and infatuated with men, right? I write from perspective of like black men that love women. So it's like the main character in this book is a black woman that I fall in love with, but the main character is not me. The main character is the lady I fall in love with, and I'm gonna be like the secondary character that likes her. And you know what I mean? We both slaves. Um, we live like close by, but it's like down that way. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like next door. It's way down that way. And how they meet, I don't want to speak on it, but it's gonna be on the river. She gonna be on the river one day, and then I'm gonna be crossing paths with her, and then we lock eyes type shit. You know what I mean? Shit like that, right? But that's for another chapter. Um, the mom is very feisty. Like she's still a good woman, but she's feisty. She's a black woman. That's her crib. You know what I'm saying? That's her house. They all slaves, so she still gotta put in work for the slave master. Uh, she's very strong, strict. You know what I'm saying? When I give y'all image of the characters, the main character based off the lady I like in real life, but she can be like a mixture of other ladies too. So it's like it's her and two other younger women, right? But the main, like the mother, she's like a mixture of like, who can I name, y'all? I really don't know a name of a prominent black woman that was strong that I like. You can say like Eartha Kitt, but more upset, like an upset Eartha Kitt. That's how she gonna be like, right? Um, since she's like that, she got a history, but she earned the house they in because the master gave them their house because they worked hard, right? So from their house, they're gonna be doing slave shit from the house. That don't mean you gonna see the master. You ain't gonna ever see the slave master, all right? But their house is theirs through the slave master, which means they gotta do the work from the slave house. You know what I mean? And in particular, I could say this part too. It's gonna have a farm right beside of it, so it's gonna be animals type shit. They grow food, you know what I mean, all that type shit right there at the house that the slave master gave them, right? So both of them, the mother and the daughter, are gonna be working in the farm for the slave master, but they in their own house. You know what I mean? So that's a little breakdown for that, and which means I'm gonna have to talk about all the little elements of that, you know what I'm saying, of that scene type shit. Cause it's really a scene. I want you to see the scene in your mind. So when I do the movie, you're gonna be like, that's the same shit. Yeah. It was happening KYS country. Where you been, gang? Since I remember you, I'm gonna make you moderator. I'm gonna make you moderator, bro. Um, any more things about that? Chapter one. It ain't gonna be about nobody else. It's just gonna be about the main character, the mother, and the house they live in, type shit. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna try to like explain it vividly. Yeah, man. I'm gonna try to explain it vividly to a point where y'all can see it, and the other chapters are just gonna blend in, type shit, right? Um, no time era, but if it is like a time that I would have thought about, it probably 1800s. You know what I'm saying? Before technology and all that shit, before radios, all that TVs, probably like early 1800s. Um, they're very strong black women, so it's like, you know what I mean, they're not weak. Um, the love don't happen to like probably like chapter 3, 4. So first 2, 3 chapters ain't about love or none of that type shit, right? It's just about them, right? And you know what I mean? That's just how it's gonna be. What else, y'all? Motherfucking the house they live in. It's not a poor house, but it's not a rich house either. So it's like kind of in the middle. You know what I mean? It's kind of small too, but it ain't like a super small shack house. See, I'm gonna tell you about shack houses, right? We still got shack houses in Louisiana, right? And they don't live in a shack house. That's what I'm saying. I'm telling a real story about slavery. I ain't lying. And oh, you like what you call it? That's why you wrote this. No, that's what y'all do. I wrote this because I been supposed to write some shit, but I'm actually from a slave bloodline, and then I'm gonna tell the truth about slave shit, right? This ain't no shack house they living in. It's gonna be a regular wooden house, and then they live behind a river. It's gonna be a little stream river behind the crib they live in, right? And that river is very important. It's a famous river, no name, but it's famous for the main character because that's where she goes. She goes to that river whenever she has time, right? Type shit. And that's where she meets me. But I'm gonna say the nigga. She meets the nigga she fall in love with on that river, right? And yeah, chapter one, you know what I mean? It's gonna be an intro. I'm gonna try to like have one of her poems in there because she writes and shit like that. You know what I mean? Just try to, that deep dive into her and the mother mindset on the first chapter. You know what I mean? Do shit like that because, I'm a different type of author. I'm not no weird ass Hollywood nigga, DL nigga. I ain't none of that. I like creativity. I like real shit. And I'm a deep dive into her character and the mother's character so y'all can get more of a feel about them type shit. You know what I mean? And then really, it's other like the only other person in that book besides the other dude she fell in love with is the nigga that her mother likes. He ain't gonna be introduced until later. You know what I mean? But the main character is gonna end up falling in love with the dude. He ain't gonna be introduced to like chapter 2 or 3 type shit. Probably three, chapter 3. But the first chapter and the second chapter gonna be straight about the mother and the main character, right? And just cause they run back and be like, oh, he writing about what you call it. See, I knew a lot of women before I fell in love with Lisa, so it's like I can't say, oh, this is all about her. Nah, I do got some characteristics about her and that lady, but it's like, what I'm saying? It's something that I just want to put out, right? something that explains slave history in real life. You know what I mean? So ain't nobody gonna get credit for this shit. I ain't taking it from nobody either. This ain't no jocking nobody's style or taking it from another slave story. Nah, fuck that. I'm creative, so I can make my own shit. That's why I didn't give a name of the city they live in, the town. I ain't give a name of the town they live in. I ain't give the year they was there and the name of the neighborhood and all that type of shit. That ain't important. Only thing that's important is the main characters, what's going on, and the outcome. You know what I mean? So you ain't gonna find no address or nothing like that, right? Um, the mother, like I say, she gonna be like a mad Eartha Kitt. If you know who Eartha Kitt is, she gonna be like a mad version of Eartha Kitt, but not like in a bad way, more like in a protective way. She gonna be a very strict Eartha Kitt, and if you know who Eartha Kitt is, you know if she get like that, then you know what's going on, right? Um, who else? It's about chapter one though, right? Chapter one. Really, that's pretty much it for chapter one. You know what I mean? Just basically like an intro to who they are, where they at. You know what I mean? What they doing. I'm gonna explain what their jobs is. You know what I mean? Just gonna jump right into it on chapter one type shit. You know what I mean? And I'm trying to make it as vivid as I can, but not too vivid. You know what I mean? And, you know what I mean? I hope y'all enjoy it, man. Shit, cause I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna read that bitch all the time, bro. I'm gonna read it and like it because it's mine. You know what I mean? And, it's like, niggas not that creative to do shit like what I'm doing. So don't ever compare other niggas to me or don't try to question my reality because of this shit. I'm talking about my reality on blogs. It's called crib blogs. And sometimes the laugh chat, I'm talking about my real life. But when it comes to my projects, my books, shit like that, it ain't got shit to do with me. So don't compare my books and all the extra shit to my real life. I blog my real life for a reason. You know what I mean? And I'm just that creative to do that shit. You know what I mean? So don't do that. Oh, he this because he writing that. Nigga, you do that shit, I'ma split your shit, alright? Anybody that try to disrespect my manhood for anything I'm doing, I'ma split your shit. That's just what it is. If you don't want to get your shit split, mind your fucking business. Learn how to fucking decipher what the fuck I'm saying. Cause I'm the type of nigga that split y'all shit. I'm sorry. I don't like getting disrespected, bro. I do not like getting disrespected, right? So don't disrespect me just because of how you perceive me. That's all I'm saying. What else, y'all? It'll be 30 minutes. That's pretty much it, man. Gonna bounce out this bitch, gonna cook me some, cause I'm hungry than a bitch. Make me some turkey burgers, you know what I mean? Gonna make me some turkey burgers. And get ready for work tomorrow, you know what I mean? Shit like that. Get ready for the slave romance novel. I should be done with it by the end of the year. I'm gonna try to write on some of it today, man. I'm gonna try to do some of it today, type shit. But if I can't, this week I'm gonna definitely work on it. You know what I mean? Then I got a podcast episode to record, so I got a podcast episode to record. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Whole bunch of shit going on. I'm gonna keep doing shit. Excuse me. I'm gonna keep doing shit for Crushindo Productions to keep this shit in motion. So, you know what I mean? So they won't lie and be like, oh, he went ghost for about 3-4 months. No, nigga. If I go ghost on one account, that's because I'm on another account. You know what I mean? I'm always doing something. Always getting Crushindo Productions name out. I always do. Always making projects.
You know what I mean? Shit like that, bro. If I do look a little tired, it's because I'm drunk. I had a couple beers, you know what I mean? But I'm good, you know what I mean? That's why I just hop on live, got this out the way type shit, you know what I mean? Shit like that, right? But, shit. You already know what's going on. Love y'all. No Circle Crescendo. Go check my beats and everything like that. Um, that's pretty much it, though. Anything else before I go? Um, no, I think that's it, man. Love y'all. I'm about this bit.